welcome back to another amazing Kyle Minger Show video. Today, guys, I haven't done a video with my cousin in a very long time, so he's joining me on the Kyle Minger Show. But before I continue on what we're going to be talking about, so normally on my channel, you guys have been, subscribed for a very long time, and you guys know exactly what I do. But for all you guys new people, we're just popping in and like, oh, who's this guy? What does he do? I'll tell ya. So on the Kyle Minger Show, for me, I just like doing big reviews, such as when I go see movies in theaters at my local Cineplex, and sometimes I do other big reviews, such as Disney Plus, Netflix, Prime Video, etc. And also other videos I like doing is up to trailer reactions to unboxing videos, theory videos, and game videos, which I haven't done those in a long little while. But stay tuned for the near future because there's going to be a lot more coming along the way. So today, I know it's a big surprise. I don't normally have Wes to do videos with me today because he went to go see the Mufasa movie and he wanted to see it with me. But I had plans with family, meaning my cousin came this weekend. So we both went to go see Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And I know the last couple of times Wes and I went to go see those two movies, but we didn't make a good schedule. So here's our review for Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and I gotta say, the previous two we watched a couple days ago, and we watched Sonic 2 yesterday. The comparative, this takes place I think like 2 or 3 years later. It's kind of how it explained from two previous films. So I'm gonna have my cousin and I speculate between our what we liked about the movie. So I'm gonna give him a little shot at this. I know he hasn't done it in a very long time because the last time we did a review was Ready Player One back in 2018. So, well, that's who you were. Tell me what you liked about Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Fair enough. Hey guys, my name's Jordy. I'm also known as Historical Naga on X as well as Blue Sky, so if you want to see any of my thoughts there, however, it's just degenerate material. So Kyle, Sonic 3, it was pretty good. From our experience in Sonic 2, I really think that the storyline really puts the movie in a great spot. Yes. You get to see the events unfold, essentially tailoring 1 year of Sonic being on Earth and getting to see how he's matured over the years.
Yes.
Getting to see how he's starting to kind of unravel the responsibilities of being a so-called hero on the world of Earth. We also get to see, classic characters such as Robotnik being on the scene, as well as Tom, essentially the fit-in for Sonic's parent and their wife. Really good movie. I really enjoyed it. We also get to see such great voice acting by the great Keanu Reeves, which was an amazing performance.
Portrayed by, Shadow, which was pretty awesome.
Yes, and then, of course, you have, from the second movie, Tails and Knuckles making their appearances.
Yep.
Playing both the brains of the group and the bronze of the group, respectively. So, yeah, I personally really loved it. It was a nice balance between the kind of edgy humor that the first and second movies included, while still maintaining a serious role in looking at matters of feelings of family, responsibility, and the potential demise of the human race. So, I thought it was really good.
Exactly, I feel the same way because like a lot of people over the years, with live action adaptations, like kind of like this with video games. I know sometimes video game adaptations don't normally go too well with live action, but with Sonic the Hedgehog, it's like one of the highest grossing movies ever made over the last many years. I think and then we have Mario, which was also a big hit, and which is not really live action, but it still made a lot of money, and they're still in the works of making their own little multiverse, not really multiverse, but they're making their own universe timeline of all those movies. And now we're probably be getting the same thing with Sega because they have more plans with other movie characters they have in line. Although there is a couple other Sega games I did play when I was younger. I kind of heard they're trying to adapt to the movie franchise, but highly doubt which ones they're kind of go for. We were discussing this yesterday, like what the possibilities of other movies do with thing. But either way, Sonic was a big hit. We love number 3, and there's like I said, there's humor. There's having Sonic having to rely on teamwork with his buddies, and having Jim Carrey betray another role of himself as his Papa, which we've seen in the trailer. It's not obvious. It's not a really freaking big spoiler there. which is actually pretty cool how he did it.
We did have a discussion of this. It was really interesting seeing the way that Jim Carrey takes on two roles, one as Robotnik and his grandfather, which I thought was really great work. Jim Carrey is a classic actor, has done great works in the past, and so it's really good to see that he's back in the Sonic universe to do more work. Granted, it is kind of in a critique of the film, you can tell it is Jim Carrey. It's not too distinct that it's Robotnik and a different character. In my opinion, it does feel like Jim Carrey and Jim Carrey, which is to say, it's great and he's an amazing actor, but the diversity, it would have been nice to see someone who still resembles Jim Carrey but is still able to, differentiate the role. However, I still think, probably on a grading scale, I give it a solid B+. Great performance on his part.
So B+, between like 1 out of 5, because it's normally 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10 for your ratings.
1 out of 5. I would say probably a 4, 4.5. I think he did a great job.
Yeah.
But getting a little too much of a good thing, too much salt in the porridge can take away from the overall amount.
Which is kind of funny because Keanu Reeves and Jim Carrey are actually both Canadian actors.
Yeah.
So if you guys didn't know that, that's one thing you do know. And also I've been hearing rumors that Jim Carrey actually does want to do a Grinch 2, but it's still kind of a unbalanced kind of rumor kind of thing. But he said he's kind of interested, but who knows for sure. But yeah, like I said, we did enjoy the movie. It's very family friendly, so you can take your kids, your grandchildren, or whatsoever. It's a very it's a very great movie. There's a lot of interesting Easter eggs from like previous like games from the Sonic games, and I saw a couple, and I was like, ooh, I know it's that Easter egg, and then and also one more thing, there is a post and end credit scene, so just stay tuned for those because there's some very interesting stuff.
Yeah, I definitely think that the mid-credit scene was really good. It gives definite information as to the if there is a fourth entry into the series, how that'll turn out.
Which there is actually an installment for the fourth one, so I don't know how they're good because apparently what happened at the very end of the movie. So
yeah, the final credit scene was kind of just a nice little sprinkle on top, which I thought was really good. But it's as they do. They always like to add a little bit of flavor for their subsequent entries.
Exactly. So, like I said, that's our review for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. There's nothing else we want to say. But like I said, go take your kids. We would totally recommend you guys go take your family. It's a great film. And I don't know when exactly. I kind of heard that the next fourth installment might come out in 2027. So I'm not sure if Jim Carrey's going to come on board again. Who knows for sure. But highly doubtful because he's very a particular actor who wants to do certain movies, and just depending on what if he wants to come back. But either way, we'll see you guys in my next review. Don't know what exactly is going to be next. It could be something next year because it's now Christmas. Next year could be 2025. I'm not sure what the next particular movie is. It could be in January. It could be in February. I'm not sure yet. But I'll let you guys know in a future video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out!